Sunday. It's Laura.
Hi.
And myself back in Herndon for our West Coast Swing class, dancing in the other room. And we had a nice turnout. Hot day, so thank you for everybody who came out in the heat. We're not back here in Herndon until June 7th. We had a cancellation in a few weeks, so we're not back until 3 weeks from tonight, June 7th, for our next class. So, what Laura and I taught tonight is a move called pivot. But we did a couple things to lead up to this move, so we just did side pass. So we just did a shirt push, we did 3 and 4, and just a regular side pass with a turn, 3 and 4, and she anchors, 5 and 6, okay? You needed to do this to do the fancy move, okay? But what Laura did for the ladies is gave them an option on the 5 and 6. It doesn't affect the men's lead. So let's do shirt push, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. And it's something that does not, I'm going to do it on this side so that she can see the cup. Everybody can see it. It doesn't affect my lead because I don't care. She can do that. If she has time to play, it's an option. We're going to go to 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now her weight's on her right foot. She's going to come back on 5 with her left. And then she sweeps.
And 6.
She just kicks.
And 6.
Just kicks it back 6, and then she comes down on 1 for the next movement. It's simple. It's for you, ladies, and it doesn't really.
If you want.
Yeah.
Optional.
It's for you. You don't have to. But we did so many sugar pushes and side passes that we just decided let's give the ladies something to play with. Okay, so we're going to do the move called pivot. We're going to do it for you first, and then break it down for you because with the time, this restriction, we're going to go to little small steps first. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, called pivot. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pivot, step, triple step, triple pivot. You normally want to take bigger steps, but since the video in the room, we're doing that. Okay, so it's off of a side pass that we have been doing. So let's do it from this direction. So the first 4 counts are just like what we were doing earlier. So shirt push, and we're going to go to 4, 5 and 6, and go 1, 2, 3 and 4. She's doing 3 and 4. Guys, you've created an arc here. We're going to go front to back here in a second to show you this. But guys, you're going to go under it, 5 and 6. And then we're both facing the track. My left hand now is up on my left shoulder. My palm is facing the ceiling. And ladies, you're completing your 5 and 6 by him turning 5 and 6. So let's do this. We're going to go this direction, front to back, and show you how you guys get under. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. She does 2 steps. She turns here. There's my arc. I go under, 5 and 6. And now I'm going down the track with her. And guys, you're rotating your wrist over, so your palm is now facing up. It's almost like on a tray on your shoulder. Okay? So let's do it again. This direction. This way. Sugar bush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Guys, go under. And when you're doing this to music, 5 and 6 is fast. Even to a slow song, guys, you got to get under. You're not usually doing that. The next movement. When I do this move socially, I do 2 steps, but we did it 4, so everybody felt comfortable leading in and following it. My weight's on my right, just like regular. Hers is on her left. We're going to take 4 steps. Just walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just wanted everybody to feel comfortable. So when you're doing this, guys, as long as you're doing an even number of steps, 4, 22, 108, doesn't matter, don't do that many. But we do want to make sure it's even numbers for the next part. So let's do it again. We'll have 4 steps. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4. I go under and I walk. 2, 3. Weight's on my right, weight's on her left. Okay? Now, let's do the rest of it in this direction. When I want to get out of this, I do my next part. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. I walk her twice. She goes. I go. I'm going to walk. 1, 2, 3. I've done my 4 even numbers. 5. I'm going to step forward. 5. I'm taking my left arm off my shoulder and I'm bringing it down for 5. And that's almost a prep for her to her left for 5. She's stepping forward also on her right foot on 5. But then for 6, I'm raising my left and I'm going 6. Half turn to my right, which makes her turn to her right based on our connection. So we're going to do it this, let's do it this direction, and show you how that turn works. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, step, turn. And that momentum starts the ending, where she's doing 2 turns to her right. So let's do it again. So you're not stopping on the pivot, you're creating momentum to finish this turn with some spin. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. I go under. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, pivot, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Guys, when you pivot, you're going to get back on the track as she's completing her spins. All right? So let's do this front to back the whole way. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. She comes through. I go under. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, pivot, triple step, triple step. And then one more direction. Let's go this way. And sugar. 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4. I go under. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, pivot, triple step, triple step. You don't have to do 4. It's a nice traveling move, so as long as you do more than 2, can't do less. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we had a wonderful time, and we'll be back June 7th to do it again, have more fun. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Keep dancing. Bye.